Horror fans are a confusing group. Some are blinded by nostalgia, some think that gore is what makes a good movie, but a vast majority of them are in agreement that Ridley Scott's Alien is one of the best horror movies, if not best movies, of all time. The first time I watched this movie, I was like 10 years old. My uncle put it on for me, and, I didn't care about movies or the history of it. I just wanted to see a big, cool monster. Now, you have to understand that I was a fucking idiot kid because Alien is a towering cinematic achievement, and it fucking changed my life after I saw it. It's so unique and creative and memorable, and it feels real. The film opens on our crew waking up out of hypersleep. They then go and land on the mysterious planet. They travel into the wreckage of a long-forgotten spacecraft where they see the space jockey. The camera reveals a massive interior covered with just truly alien design. Now, who is this guy in the center of the room? Did he lay the alien eggs? Is this a cargo ship carrying them? Or was he just traveling through space and some infestation of aliens hatched on there, killing him and causing him to crash on this planet? We never know. The only thing that's for certain is that you get this instant sense that this is a very dangerous place that has not been disturbed or touched by another living creature for hundreds, if not thousands of years. This is how you establish atmosphere in a horror movie, and Alien continues to do this again and again with fantastic horror set pieces and these locations that just feel so real and lived in. A lot of this is owed to Ridley Scott's direction and lighting. I mean, look at these sets. Look at this movie. Keep in mind, this came out in the 70s. This is nearly 50 years old, and most sci-fi movies looked like fucking this back then. Alien is an extremely thought-out and realized world, and that's to be expected with all of Ridley Scott's movies. They're all very well made, and I don't really necessarily like Ridley Scott as a filmmaker. I think all of his movies, almost all of his movies, lack a certain human element. There's not really any heart in them. I don't care about any of the people in his stories. And I think Alien is the exception, and I owe that all to Sigourney Weaver's performance as Ripley. It's beautifully understated.
Well, let's talk about killing it. We know it's using the air shafts. Will you listen to me, Parker? Shut up!
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
It's using the air shafts.
We don't know
That's the only way. We'll move in pairs. We'll go step by step and cut off every bulkhead and every vent until we have it cornered, and then we'll blow it the fuck out into space. Is that acceptable to you?
It means killing it. Acceptable to me.
Obviously, it means killing it.
She's an incredibly fun character to follow in this movie because for the first half of it, you don't even know who the main character is. Once shit hits the fan, she sort of emerges as this unlikely hero. And it's not just her, right? Every little thing I've mentioned in this video had to come together to make the perfect movie. There's very few movies that I would genuinely consider perfect, but this is one of them. If the director wasn't there, then it would probably look like a piece of shit, like any other movie. If Sigourney Weaver wasn't there, then I probably wouldn't care as much about it. If the effects weren't as good, then yeah, it wouldn't hold up to this day. But all these little things just come together to make a timeless classic. And to top it all off, it has one of my favorite endings of all time. It's just such a clear-cut, nice, satisfying ending that doesn't warrant a sequel.
Aliens. This time, it's war.